My name is Dr. Ruthie. I'm a professional sexuality educator and I blog over at exploringintimacy.com. But today I'm here thanks to the great folks at Funwares answering your questions about sex and relationships. So be sure to head on over to funwares.com and say thank you for me. Let's take a look at this question right here by Maxwell. Maxwell says, "Hi, how are you? I'm doing great. It's the weekend, so what could be better than that? Thank you for asking. I was wondering how long should a butt plug be kept inside?" That's a really good question, and the first thing I want to tell you is that I'm not aware of any research on this subject. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is. So there's not a real scientific, data-backed up kind of answer for you. There's a few things to keep in consideration. First of all, you should never leave a butt plug in longer than it feels comfortable, and that's the #1 guideline. So you're going to need to pay attention to your body. Do not use numbing products when putting the butt plug in, lubricating the butt plug, anything like that. Why? Because you can't feel whether it's still comfortable or not. And that goes for whether you're just exploring the butt plug for a little while, or whether you're trying to go for a marathon butt plug kind of session. So what I would suggest is that you get yourself a good butt plug that can stand up to silicone lubricant. So for the most part, silicone toys and silicone lubricant shouldn't be mixed with each other. They don't get along and they fight for turf, and the lubricant will end up eroding your silicone toy. There's a couple of really high quality brands of silicone toys that guarantee themselves against falling apart with silicone lube that way. So you could get a toy like that, or you could look at a metal toy, or you could look at a hard plastic toy, other different kinds of products like that that are body safe and that you can use with a silicone lubricant. Why silicone? It doesn't absorb into the body as quickly as a water-based does, and it's a little bit better for you than an oil-based, generally speaking. Although, you can use an oil base if you want to for anal play when you're just looking at toys like this. Oil-based lubricants can be used with anything, but you want to make sure it's a good, healthy one for your body, that it's easy for your body to wash out, isn't going to grow bacteria and stuff like that. Either way, silicone or oil, you will feel a little bit lubey for a little bit longer than if you had used a water base. You could use a nice thick water base if you wanted to too. And I'm kind of assuming that you're going for a marathon section. Most of the people who ask me this question are, but if I'm wrong, I'll just listen ahead and take what's valuable for you out of this. So you want to use a lot of lubricant. When it comes to anything with butt play, too much lube is almost enough. So you're going to want to put in a whole lot that coats both of the little rings of muscle, the anal sphincters. There's one right after the other. You want to go ahead and coat them both on the inside. Now around the opening of the anus, lots of lube, lots of lube, lots of lube, and then put a lot more on the toy itself and ease it in. If at any point it feels uncomfortable or kind of dry or you're kind of shifty, it's just not fun anymore, gently, lovingly, carefully remove that butt plug, and if you want to keep using it, lube it up and see if it's more comfortable with some more lube. If it's not, and you still want butt plug stimulation, try a smaller plug, switch to your finger for a little while. A gloved finger can be a lot smoother, and again, lots and lots of lube. You can wear it for as long as comfortable and as long as it stays well lubricated so it's not agitating those really delicate anal tissues. What's the time limit for this? It's really going to vary by person. It could certainly be uncomfortable immediately, in which case, you want to tend to that. It could be for some folks that they're wearing theirs for quite a long time, before it becomes uncomfortable and they need more lubricant. So it should be the kind of fun homework you get to do to see how it works for you. For the vast majority of folks, as long as you use enough lube and you're not pushing yourself and to take more than you should or something like that, then it's absolutely fine to wear a butt plug through an entire, sexual interlude with a partner. So, of course, monitor yourself. That'll be the most important indicator, but, it's not like you need to switch out every 5 minutes or something like that unless you feel like you need to. All right, I hope this answers your question for you. I'm Dr. Ruthie. I have lots of videos on butt play and how to use plugs and how to pick out lube and all that stuff, so make sure you check those out, and I will see you at the next video. Thanks a lot, Funwares.